Hey guys, back with another video, but before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all, so when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So you already know that Alvo got up early this morning talking about the situation that happened with Tommythegossip early morning, saying that Tommythegossip was scared of Lashun and calling them all kind of punks. He was scared, didn't want to fight Lashun, and allegedly when he got into an argument with Shamar, he was unaware at the time that Lashun was with Shamar, and pretty much Albo's trying to say that Tommythegossip was signing a check he couldn't cash, but we all know that Alvo is also a scary person himself and has a nerve to be calling the kettle black, because on his way all the way to the content creator house, 𝗪𝗛𝗔𝗧 spot, he was telling us the whole time he was scared. And when he got to Florida, he didn't even want to go to the content creator house when he got there. Pretty much he really wasn't at the content creator house, because when he got to the content creator house, he was still scared and eventually didn't stay then. But I'm not going to get too long-winded with it. Listen to what Alvo had to say, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Trying to be messy or nothing. I ain't trying to be messy or nothing, but the girls were scared last night. The girls were scared last night. The girls was doing all that talking when it came to Big Marco, but when Lashun Lasagna back, brisket back, went live and said, I'm catching everything for Shamar, the girls got quiet. The girls start remembering responsibilities. Start remembering about their responsibilities, about bills and everything else. Y'all, last night was the best live, y'all. Let me tell y'all, last night was the best live we had all week. And the reason why I say last night was the best live we had all week, because we was just chilling, we was talking, we was all in Alvo business. We was talking about Alvo being with this boy being in Alvo house. Then lo and behold, we had a Dragon Ball Z. We had a nuclear bomb from Iran come and start talking trash about me. I ran that nuclear bomb down so bad to the point that he went and tried to catch a fade with Shamar. And Lashun, he was there accepting all fades. And guess what Gary Coleman, a nuclear bomb, did? He started remembering responsibilities. Let me tell y'all, my mods got my phone numbers, right? My mods, they got my number. We in a group chat. Y'all, my baby Jennifer, I love her to death. Me and Buka, but we be on the phone almost every other day. But I would never call my mods, and I'm pretty sure it's Bookie Butt gang, so I know they'll do it. But he literally called his mods to tell him to not go fight. Tommy, you knew you wouldn't want to go fight. Why he so scared to fight Lashun? I mean, no, for real, Dragon Ball Z be so ready to fight Shamar. He be so ready. He was finna, last night he was just finna do a kick though. What is it with Lashun? Like, y'all probably like, Alvo, it's Sunday, you being messy. Why not? They be messy when it comes to me. But I'm just saying, y'all, I'm smoking. I just want to talk to y'all and chill with y'all. Like, I just want to figure out what's going on, Booker Buds. We all just not waking up. We getting ready. It's Sunday, fun day. Everybody getting up, getting ready. Some people going to church. Some people coming from church. I ain't trying to be messy, but I'm just saying, why, what's so wrong with him fighting Lashun? Like, yo, he was. Who it is? There's Teresa, he was trying to do a kick though. He tried to kick Shamar in last night, but he turned around when he found out Lashun was there. Lashun said he was gonna take that fade. Somebody said he got bills that need to be paid. Okay. Let me talk about something. I got bills to pay. I'm not, if I eat myself, they talk about something, they was in the comments talking about something. Tommy, no, Tommy. Don't do it, Tommy. You got money to make, Tommy. Tommy, I don't care. I'm finna go kick his door in. I'm tired of people thinking they can play with me. Everybody think they can play with me. I'm so tired of people playing with me. He said all that. And then he started finna kick his door in. I got the bun money. Yep. I got the bun money. He snorted and farted about how he had that bun money and still ain't gonna kick no door in. Tommy, I thought we was outside, Tommy, you said you was outside, Tommy. You said you tired of the girls thinking they can say whatever they want to say, Tommy. You said you was gonna do a little kick though, Tommy. Where you at, Booker Butt? I thought you was gonna do a little kick though action. You let Lashun punk you? You let Lashun punk you? thought you was the Dunn daughter. Thank you for the $2 super chat, friend. Let's go, let's go. We $48 away from 50. Hello. No, for real. I thought he was miskicked up. I thought Tommy was finna go do it up last night. I thought Tommy was finna give us the show. Cause he couldn't read me. That nuclear bomb couldn't get me no reading. We was going read from read. He directed the anger to Shamar. Clock it. We was going read from read. He went from trying to read me to go read to Shamar. And still didn't pull up. It's so, Tommy, if you watching this, because I know you watching me like you always do, laying in your bed, licking motor oil, looking tired like you always do. Tommy, if you watching me with your tired bunny, that lazy, stretchy bunny that you've been having 3 years, Booker Butt, with the bad lineup underneath it, I know you in your bed watching me smell like spoiled milk all around your neck and all between your crack. Tommy, stop talking about Shamar if you ain't finna get in that field with nobody else. We the people tired of you keep talking about Shamar Alvo. We the people wants to see you get your big nasty Dragon Ball Z lasagna bag self out in that field, Tommy. We the people want to see what your squabble like. Squabble up. What's your squabble like, Tommy? I want to see how you really get down. Because let you tell it, Shamar left you behind, Shamar left you here, Shamar left you there. He didn't even take you to Now That TV. What make you think he gonna take you to Zeus Network? He didn't take you to Now That TV. What makes him think he'll take you to take you to Zeus Network, Tommy? You wouldn't even take your son on a vacation. And I'm not talking about the son, I'm talking about the father. Thank you for the $2 super chat. This is hot, Booker, but no, I'm just saying, like, it gags me how he keep talking about Shamar didn't take me to Zeus Network. He didn't even take you to Now That TV. You always want to fight Shamar, but when last night, when the person that wanted to fight, you ain't had no smoke. You ain't had no squabble. Now you got something to lose. Tommy, you knew you had that nasty apartment before you left. You knew you had that apartment with that gamer chair and that one bed that you've been having for 3 years. Tommy, you know you had them 2 ugly dogs at the house that look like Chella and Marge. You already know you had them 2 old dogs that look like human beings. You already know you had that at home. You choose to leave your home to go do a little kick though on Shamar, but couldn't kick that though because Lashun wanted that one. Tommy, you pick and choose. You pick and you choose. Why you keep trying to fight the disabled? You keep trying to fight Shamar because you know Shamar ain't lean. You know, you think you got the advantage of Shamar because you already twisted that bottle cap. Fight somebody that's gonna stand up straight. Fight somebody that's gonna go shoulders for shoulders. Tommy, you ain't talking about nothing. Tommy, we the people tired of you. Tommy, your career is dead like your lineup. Tommy, your career dead. The only people that support you is a whole bunch of middle-aged, depressed women who got their men took. Let's start there. The only people that support you is to get support about who they wanted from the most, their man. Tommy, you see on this app every day calling it content, but really it's bullying and harassing. You bully and harass Shamar, me every day. You get on here and tell our business every day. And the perfect time that you could have got in the field last night, you chose not to get in the field because now you got something to lose. So when you was going to go kick Shamar Doe in last night, you ain't had nothing to lose then. Everybody calling your phone. Tommy, don't do it, Tommy. Tommy, you got something to lose, Tommy. Don't do it. Boo, let me know you coming out here, have a shirt on my live. Like, I'm not trying to get clear, boobs. Come on now, we gotta keep it together. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to this live, and when it comes to this monetization, when it comes to my money, I don't play. Boo, you gonna come outside, come out correctly. I can't lose this. I already got too many haters, baby. This is my money. Hello, I can't get this one gone. He stay in our camera. Girl, I know. Yeah, like I just feel like he just get on here and I just feel like he get on here and he use the B word and everybody know what the B word. And I feel like he be me and Shamar every day. Y'all might be like, Alvo, how he being you and Shamar every day? Y'all all grown. Y'all all said stuff about each other. But he literally talks about us every day he had the chance to get in the field. No shade. Last night he had almost 1,000 people watching his live. Even some of my buka butts had to hit me with the Alvo, I'll be back to go see what was going on in Tommy house last night. When they went to go see what was going on in Tommy house, ain't on. If I had 1,000 views and I told people I was finna go line it up, I would've went to go line it up. I ain't never ever finna deceive my buka butts. So if I'm gonna do it big, I'm gonna do it big. I'm going all out for my buka butts. I kid you no lie, let somebody would've called Alvo out. Let me would have been on the way to tussle. My buka butts would have seen me out there in the field. Let's get to it. You keep on using Shamar for content, and it's so wrong. And I'm keep trying to tell you, in the real world, nobody would never take Shamar. Nobody would never take Tommy serious. Hold on. But yeah, we the people. We tired of you, Tommy. We don't need you to tell Alvo life because Alvo tell it already. Everybody already know Alvo got a man that ain't his man, but ain't his man that at his house that shouldn't be at his house, but at his house. Everybody already know what's going on with Alvo. My Buka Buzz know what's going on with Alvo. We don't need Tommy the Gossiper to go live no more and tell no more Alvo business. We don't need Tommy the Gossiper to go live and tell Shamar business no more. We know Shamar love to go to the sex clubs. We know Shamar love to go to the bathhouse and the bath never was had. We already know Shamar do such things. We already know Shamar had a group of homeless people living in his house that he met at the sex club downtown by the byways. We already know, again, that Shamar goes to the bathhouse and the bath was never had. We don't need you to go live and tell us that. We need you to go live and tell us what Tommy can do and who Tommy is. Because last night you showed us Tommy was a... Last night you showed us Tommy was a pie. Ooh, that's what we gotta start. Y'all, we gotta get it close. Y'all know they be trying to clip me. Last night we found out Tommy was a pie. We already know you a pie because you can't be a papa. You can't be a papa because you're a pie. Too busy being a pie. He's a pie. That's what Tommy new name is, y'all. Pie. He walking around here thinking he more fossil. Baby, you pie. That's what I'm gonna call it. Watching the beggars, because that's what we all do. Watching the beggars, I learned all what it was to learn from these beggars. You can't trust them, just watch them, and if you're gonna support them, find your favorite one that at least don't lie that much. Can I get an amen? Buka Butt. Can I get an amen? Buka Butt. Watching Tommy, watching me, watching all this, I learned dealing with these beggars, you gotta just pick your favorite one that don't lie that much and a little bit more believable. Because Tommy, you want us, we the people, to believe that you was in love with Alvo when you got on here last night and said Alvo was playing with your toys. I'll never play with Tommy, but he played with Tommy toys. You want to get on here and talk about what Alvo was doing on Twitter, but you block Alvo on Twitter, but yeah, you can show everybody what Alvo doing on Twitter, but you got Alvo blocked on Twitter. Tommy, you's a fan. Tommy, you so mad and so hurt. Your ego so scrolled. Tommy, I learned what it was. Your ego so scrolled because Shamar left you behind plenty of times. But how could you expect Shamar to take Tommy anywhere when Tommy leave him behind? Every day you leave yourself behind. Tommy, you are insecure in how you look because every day you go live with a filter. When my face was messed up and I had dry patches everywhere and all of them a tape line and all over my body, I still went live. They was like, oh, look at Alvo. Alvo look like this. It's giving this, it's giving that. I still went live with no filter. Tommy, you go live every day and put a filter on. Let's start there. You insecure in your weight. You insecure in who you is. You insecure in your career. And you can't start one without Shamar. That's why you mention Shamar name every day. Every day is Shamar left me behind. Shamar didn't take me here. If Shamar ain't never take you nowhere, then when it's time for Tommy to take himself? If Shamar couldn't take you to Zeus Network, when you gonna take yourself to Zeus Network? Because when I seen you on Bad Boys audition, it didn't give Tommy on the internet. It didn't give Tamika. It didn't give Ari. It didn't give the Dundada. It didn't give a snurp or a Bert. You was on there looking like a strong, healthy black man, chin up, chest out. You ain't even help your friend. When they said about Shamar and they called Shamar Roller Ray, where you was at? If I wanted clout so bad, I'm a clout chaser. If I was on there, I'd have been like, Blueface, what you mean? That's Roller Ray, squabble up. I would have tried to fight Blueface. What? I would have. Tell me why you ain't read Blueface. You supposed to do that the Bad Boys Club audition. Mac. I mean, you signed me the gossip. You the girls want to see. The girls want to see you. You said Shamar never took you nowhere, but he took you to an audition. You got mad because Shamar got picked out the line. Ain't you said Shamar like a bent up water bottle? You said Shamar like a bent up one of these. They came and got Shamar out the line and said, Shamar, straight to the main judge room. Straight to the stage, sonny, while you sat in line. While you sat in line with all the other wannabes. While you was in line, Tommy, Shamar was getting front door access, and that's why you so mad. That's why you so mad, because you just don't understand how Shamar can and still get everything that you want. You mad because Shamar leaning in position. You mad because Shamar linked in position, and you still out here trying to get a position that you don't have. Tommy, you don't even hold up. Baby, let me would have been me. I went to Zeus Network. They ain't even asked me to be on the show. When they seen me, they seen how fly I was, they seen my ego, they seen how supportive I was of Shamar. They said, would you like to be in an episode? I wasn't even supposed to do a confessional. I was just supposed to be with Shamar. When they seen how I ate that scene up, you want to do a confessional? Why not? I did my confessional. I wanted me to do the whole episode. You gotta learn how to take an opportunity and make it yours, big back. Lay off the Kit Kats and eat a salad with no wrench and be dedicated to a healthy and better life. Wake up and drink your water and stop trying to drink tea. You wake up, laying in your bed all shriveled up like a baked potato in a seafood bag, while Shamar is the shrimp in a seafood bag. You just lay in your bed all bunched and cockbobbulated, looking on Instagram trying to see what Shamar doing, trying to see what Alvo doing, trying to see what Kylie doing. Tell me when you gonna go to the top? Because Alvo done, and let you done tell it, Alvo done slept with him, and them, and Alvo done did everything you wanted to do. Alvo went to Zeus Network. Alvo didn't wait in the line. Alvo flew first class. Okay? When Alvo went to Zeus Network, he didn't wait in the line. Alvo flew first class. Booker, but it don't matter who. It was with the person that you said didn't give you an opportunity, okay? Hey, boo. Tell me we would never be the same. You right. Tommy, that's why you think we competing when we can never. Tell me, how can I compete with you when we never can? Tell me, the things that I did you never have. You always tried, I done them. Booker, but tell me, you was always outside, I was always in. So we can never compete. It don't matter how many women send you super chat. It don't matter how many views, how many likes you get. I will always have the life that you want, Booker, but I done did everything that you wanted to do. Boo, I'm pretty sure they can have Bad Boys audition right now. I bet you'll be waiting in that line. I bet they send me straight to VIP. I bet they send me, they can have a Bad Boys Club Zeus Network audition right now. I bet if I get in that line, Alvo, come on. Why you gonna be in the line? You gonna be in the line talking about, I'm going straight through the door. Tell me we would never be the same, boo. We would never, ever will we ever. Never, ever will we be the same. Tell me you know that. Tell me you know we can never be the same. That's why you so mad. That's why you so mad. You went live last night and told them people that I'm on Twitter busting it open trying to give it to everybody for free. If I was gonna do it, at least get some money. I came on my platform and I showed my people I ain't in my live. I didn't edit no documents. I didn't do none of that. I said, Booker Butts, what y'all talking about? Did I not pull up my OnlyFans? Ain't Tommy showed y'all my OnlyFans page, but he couldn't see the money that was inside of it. He showed y'all my OnlyFans with 39.9K followers to try to think he was embarrassing me by showing y'all the videos that I already posted. I showed y'all the bank statements on it, okay? I started my OnlyFans in March. It's on March, April, May, June, July. It's 4 months I started my OnlyFans, and my OnlyFans made $9,980. Then when I showed y'all that, he said my Alvo can't go bank to bank with me. I don't care what Alvo show y'all. Alvo can't go bank to bank with me. Tell me you can't go bank to bank with yourself. You keep trying to compete with me. You the one came on here and said Alvo was slut. Alvo's a free slut. Tell me I'm not a free slut because last time I checked, ain't you, before you got started making money off of talk about me and Shamar, ain't you used to go out of towns and post ads? Ain't Lucky 13 and all the other bloggers down in the valley, all the other people used to post you on Megan the Personal, talk about some I can grant your fantasy just for $50. You filthy animal. You're a filthy animal, Tommy. You're filthy. You're going out of town and selling hoochie bachi. He going out of town selling hibachi. You can't do it in Atlanta? Y'all don't remember when some used to go out of town and try to sell hibachi? He's like, because if I can't get it bagging, I'm going to get it selling. I don't care. I'm going to sell it to your baby daddy. I'm going to sell it to your baby daddy. I don't remember he used to do that. Y'all forgot? Y'all got alopecia? Tell me, why in every story you the battered woman? I like Tyler Perry, and I love to see a little bit of Taraji P. Henson. Diary of a Mad Black Woman was one of my favorite movies by Tyler Perry. But tell me, what kind of movie is you directing? Because let's give it Diary of a Mad Black Punk. Because every time you go live, it's about how somebody did you wrong and you came to love on this person, but this person couldn't love. Tell me why everybody did you wrong in your story. Because I done had good people in my life that I done did wrong. I had people that really came in my life to try to love on me, but I did them wrong. I have been selfish. Tell me when you gonna take accountability? When you was the problem? When you did? Why everybody? No, for real, you be eating. No, I'm just saying, like, how everybody's so horrible people? What you did? Cause why you just this perfect person? You just going through all these horrible things, Booker Bud. No, I'm saying everybody else gotta be these horrible people. Tell me just the world greatest people. No, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, the gossiper. I can go live and do what Tommy do to me every day. I just choose not to do it because my life more exciting. That's why Tommy blogs it every day and I live it. Tommy, you talking about something? I want to be in competition with you. Why would I want to be in competition with a man that gave his only child up for a career to talk about Shamar? Why would I want to be like a man who been in the game for 6 and 7 years, but trying to talk about how I did what I did in the game, but did everything I did, but couldn't do it like me? You talk about something. I'm on Twitter selling cat, but you was in different states selling and still couldn't get no clients, Tommy. You don't remember? Tommy, you said all I did was do this and do that. Well, Tommy, you did it too. It's just I did it better than you ever did. Tommy, I know your ego scrolled. You brought Alvo in the game and Alvo did better than you. How you bring me in the game and everything you wanted to do, I actually did it. You stayed in a hot summer sun in Houston. Shamar was out there for a couple of minutes and went straight to VIP. While you was out there, you had to go through round 1, 2, and 3. Tommy, you didn't even make it to the main screen, Booker Bud. Tommy, you ain't even make it to the main screen. Tommy, we didn't even get to see Tommy. Maggie go to Maddie's audition. Every time they do an audition, we always see Maggie. It be the Maggie show. We literally see Maggie every audition. She old and she be begging. Why on Bad Boys we didn't see Tommy? So why we ain't get to see the Tommy that's on the internet? Why we ain't see the Tommy that read the girls down? Tommy that he ready to get there with anybody. Why we ain't see that? Cause Tommy, you can't do that amongst other homosexual men like you. Tommy, you can't do that amongst other people that's not Shamar, because you had to understand there's only one Shamar and it's everybody else. You can't play with everybody like you play with Shamar, and that's why you don't leave that house. That's why you don't go to the club. Oh, I don't go to the club because they do that. No, you don't go to the club because if you go to the club, you're screwed. Let me stop. YouTube, I love YouTube. You don't go to the club because you already know what's up. You don't go outside because you know outside is outside. That's why you get on here. And then everybody that supports you talk about Shamar every day, you can tell that they was the same way you was. Mad and sad. Y'all are a whole bunch of beezies. Y'all beezies. And y'all sitting here trying to talk about me and Shamar every day, but y'all ringleaders scared to go catch his fades. He's just so tired of me. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how funny he is. And I'm not going to be flawed. Tommy, he actually got a couple of punchlines. He got a couple of punchlines or whatever, but it's just like, okay, Tommy, when is you going to upgrade your content? When we going to see you beef with different people besides Shamar and Alvo? Like, let it go, Tommy. It ain't like you not funny. You got a couple of little jokes on you. You actually would sit here and come up with a theme about what you finna do. Why you just don't adventure and move on and talk about other people? Because you know other people going to pull up and want to get busy with you. You know other people gonna actually kick that though in. How many pieces do you wish? All he do is snort and eat his snot all day and talk about me and Shamar with a mug on his face like he's scaring somebody, you Mucamax. You can't scare nobody, Mr. Mucamax. You don't scare us, Big Germ. Big Germ swear he be scaring us because he be over here mugging and snorting. That's all he do. All he do, that's all Big Germ do is snort. Snort and talk trash, but never get in the field. Anyways.
You know, I think the mature way of looking at this whole situation is I'm just glad that Tommythegossip talked himself out of it or others talked him out of it, because he would have gotten himself in trouble. We all know if you would have went to Shamar's house, you wouldn't have been fighting Shamar. You would have been getting put in handcuffs because Shamar would have called those popos so quick on you, and that would have been the end of the fight. That's the way Shamar's going to fight you, you know, Tommythegossip or anybody else that comes to his house. He's calling 911. He is not fighting nobody. Shamar's not. You could tell after some time when they were arguing, Shamar was trying to make Lashun make it make sense. And he was saying, you know, fight him when you see him. You know, he started really thinking about how serious the situation got. Shamar, you know, started to see. And I think he was kind of getting spooked too, and he didn't want no smoke. But I'm just glad that Tommythegossip did not go on the viewer's sake or on his anger and go and get himself in any trouble. It's not worth it because people are really trying to take his spot. And all he would have did was let them know that he allowed them to win what they're trying to have done. So, you know, I can only say that Tommythegossip needs to keep focused. Don't let people trigger you like to how he got last night. And stay in your own lane, which he's been doing. Stay away from people, places, and things. And just do your 9 to 5 up here on YouTube so you're able to pay your bills and you don't have to go back to doing what Alvo's doing, which is begging every day and calling it content.